Hello, Miss Thomas. It's Mark Bush. This is my ethics assignment 3 for an entertainment company that you wanted us to find either an ethical practice or an ethical decision. And once again, I'm doing this multimedia because of my restraining typing abilities right now for my left hand. But I wanted to let you know I spent about 3 hours at least today on research to find just an article that struck me, and there was a couple of them that I started. I was actually looking at the Augusta National Golf Association allowing Condoleezza Rice and one other powerful businesswoman into the club for the first time, and then in my heart I really didn't feel that was that ethical. Yeah, it was a good decision to allow them to come into the club, but I didn't think it was an ethical decision, to be honest with you. I think that decision should have been made a long time ago, and I think that if anybody should be allowed into the club, it should be two professional golfers, obviously being women, and not two high-profiled women like Condoleezza Rice and this other business owner. But I finally stumbled across this article that I found on Yahoo, actually. And to be honest with you, the decision to click on this link was almost selfish, because I saw the link basically read was how to turn a tweet into $1 million, and so I clicked on it during my research of this, and then ended up being what I was kind of actually looking for and going after. And I've never really done a lot of research on Virgin records, but I have been familiar with Richard Branson and some of the things that he's done, and I really like the way that he operates his company. He kind of operates it with a no-tie approach, and kind of more of a casual professional business approach, and not becoming this organized crime of a superpower, instead of almost trying to be one of us, and not go towards the professional suit and tie approach, like we've always been. And he's always trying to change the game, and he really has. He's been a big game changer in the industry, and has created an empire. And a lot of the things that he's done, I think that is really cool. And so I found this article from Yahoo, and basically what happened is he tweeted to this girl who had started a company with her brother, and it's kind of like a cloud-based system where you can keep all your passwords and all your internet browsing in one place in a cloud-based system. And so Richard Branson tweeted to this girl and her brother about an invitation to meet him in Miami if they secured a $2,000 ticket, and it's be a chance to meet him and then possibly get funding for a new company. And so he tweeted, and then she had checked her Twitter account, and then she tweeted back. They got a $4,000 loan from their parents, and then they flew to Miami, and they were presented with this opportunity to meet with him. And pretty much the ethical decision or the ethical practice that I see is Richard Branson really coming through and making this happen, because they ended up getting the secured amount of almost $1 million for their company. So although it doesn't it may not be the most ethical decision or ethical practice in the world, but I've read several other articles through the research, and you can just get a sense that he is an ethical person. He makes a lot of sound decisions, and he kept the agreement. Yeah, they had to pay the $2,000, but they did, and he followed through and showed up for both days and both parties that they were at, and was kind enough to give them $1 million for their startup company. So it's in the long run, it's going to change their lives already. It could change the way that a lot of people browse the internet, keep their files, keep their pages secure, and the passwords and everything. So I think that in the longer term, in the longer approach, that this could be a great investment for him and them. And then as a user of the internet, this could be a great opportunity. And I even see for myself how this could even help me, because I have probably around 25 different emails, and probably at least a dozen or so subscriptions to websites that I need a username and password. And so it probably actually even more than that, probably around 30 or 40 other websites that I have, that I wish that I could even remember to go to half the time. And this would be actually probably something that I could really use, their web-based cloud, or actually their cloud-based software. So this was my response, and I think that this was a good ethical decision of an entertainment company doing something for young entrepreneurs. And I know for myself that I'd be gracious enough to, to do something like that, I would. But I really like, now that I've done some research on Virgin and Richard Branson a little bit more, I'm really going to probably start following him a lot more closely. There's a lot of good articles out there on him, and providing successful campaigns and advice and tips on becoming a successful entrepreneur as well. So thank you very much. These are the references for the search. Basically, it is the link to the article, and then there's another a link to another article that I got a little bit of information from. So thank you very much, and have a good day.